All right, those of you that's coming in on the various lines, thank you so very much. Let's see what happens on the church page. Seeing that I'm back to Facebook Jay on the main page. We've got to cut this fan down. We've got to cut this on low. Mike Blanco, we ain't preaching to no damn body, motherfucker. This is a TV studio. Y'all some of the most ignorant motherfuckers I've ever seen on the planet. This is a television studio. This is not the church. Dumb motherfucker. All right. I love you too, Don. She gonna tell me every day she loves me. Huh? And we're getting ready to go live on TV. Television. This is not the church. This is not a church service. Mike Blanco, one more word out of you and you gone from the page, brother. Just one more. All right, E. Johnson, you gone. Some guy ain't gonna make it to the show star. Dr. Clark, Scott, you were right, baby. I am upset. And those of you on social media, again, this is a live television show that's on cable in Memphis, Tennessee. So, miss me with all of that. You ain't telling nobody at the church. That's right. Rockford, Illinois. Turn me up. Turn me up. Oh, this mic was bleeding. They might have heard some terrible things. Can you turn the theme up a little bit? You don't have to get my rock on.
Seconds.
Oh.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
And just when you thought it was safe, it is absolutely positively. What? Just keep talking. They're having a technical in the studio. There I is. There I is. Just when you thought it would say, somebody was thinking, oh Lord, he ain't gonna make it tonight. We're gonna be lucky tonight. No, your luck has ran out. Good evening to you. Good Friday evening to you. And welcome again to Steele, the most controversial, the hardest hitting, the most informative, the rawest television talk show anywhere in America. Thank you so very much for being here with me on tonight, hoping that your day today has been simply marvelous. That woke up this morning with a reasonable portion of health and strength, and you're still here. You're still here. You're still able to do all of those things in life that you want to do, and those things that are going to make you happy. Well, on my main Facebook page, I'm back in Facebook jail. I lasted really longer than I thought I would. Facebook has an issue with the truth. Facebook has an issue when I get numbers by the thousands. Most nights, the average night on my main page is about 25 to 30,000 views that we're going to get each and every night. Will somebody tell me what's going on now so I know what I'm doing?
She said, just keep going. They're going to try something. Okay.
Okay, they just, all right. Now, I guess I'm back now. I don't know. Hey, this is live TV. This is something that is not done anywhere else in the country. It's a black network. And having a black network, you know, I find it strange sometimes that, especially in our community, Channel 3, Channel 5, Channel 13, all of the white-owned mainstream medias can have little glitches, and now we just waiting for the white folks to come on back up, and so we can watch them tonight, Jesus. But you have an issue when a black station has some type of technical difficulties. But we're here, and we're getting ready to do what we do. And that kind of blends into what I want to talk about tonight. Every level has a new devil. Every level. As you succeed, as you elevate in your growth, in your success, there are haters. There are folk that are going to hate on you. I get reported on Facebook by basically church folk or folk who cannot stand the truth. Now, if I ever find me a lawyer that will take on Facebook, then we're going. It's strange to me how on Facebook you can burn dogs and beat dogs to death, and that's okay. That's not against anybody's community standards. Yeah, they got that on there now. They're hanging dogs up, the Chinese people. They're hanging dogs. They're taking blow torches, setting these dogs on fire, beating the dogs to death, then they're selling the meat. Okay. But another 30 days, grateful for the church page, grateful for Instagram, for the YouTube TV channel. And I'm not going to back it down because of the hypocrites. And most of them are church folk. Oh, you ain't talking about Jesus the way we want you to talk about Jesus. Oh, we believe in falling out, rolling on the floor. We ain't gonna do a damn thing else but yabba dabba do, speak in tongues, and we don't mind our bishop and our apostle screwing the little boys and the little girls. But oh, you cuss every now and then. Us good church folk, we can screw everybody's husband and wife Saturday night, but you cuss. No, you the sinner, and you going to hell. you'll let the homosexuals direct your cries. You let them walk around in dresses in your church, but you got a problem with me. But see, the strange thing is, and I've had to understand, okay, I've had to come to the realization that at every level of your success, every level of your growth, there's a devil. Okay, there's a devil. See, there's levels of devils. When you're poor, broke, and you disconnected, you got them intern devils, them the trainee devils. They get to work on you. But as you grow, as you elevate, you get them grown devils. And then when you start to tell folk that you are going to the very top no matter what, you get those devils who are par echelon, the elevated devils. But we all are going to have haters, okay? We're all going to have haters. And you know, I've learned that I just cannot give a damn about a devil. I can't. Don't get mad because of what God is doing for me. Y'all sang that song, "It is no secret what God can do. What he's done for others, he'll do for you." Then damn, you don't believe it? Because see, what I find is with church folk are hypocritical. You mad at me all over the country. I'm getting these church folk that's mad at me because I'm now known worldwide as the cussing pastor. Rappers are using me in their songs. Comedians are using me as part of their skits when they're on stage. People all over the country are tuning in. Even over in Russia, somebody from Russia contacted me today. Every level, there's a different devil. See, y'all hypocrites at the church house. And see, your greatest haters go to church. They hate on you worse than the folk in the club. Yeah, and the juke joint. The church haters. They don't like you being real. They want that church bullshit that y'all been getting for the last 100 years. They want you falling out, rolling on the floor. And you ain't got no floor at the house to even walk on. Yeah, they want you to have these attitudes of grandeur, mama them religion. I got that old type time religion. It's good enough for me. Well, your mama may have been under false doctrine. Whole lot of stuff that we have had in the church. God ain't got nothing to do with it. God don't care nothing about you being no Baptist. He don't care nothing about you being no Methodist. God don't care anything about that. And I don't give a flying damn whether you get mad at me because of who I am and what God has me to do. God got tired of y'all bad, so he had to come get somebody. He had to come get a roughneck like me. He had to come get somebody that don't give a damn about you talking about him. And there's a segment of the community, a segment of the world that is not going to go to anybody's church because, hell, the folk in the church worse than the folk that's out in the streets in the world. Yeah, you want to find some gangsters, go and get some of them church gangsters. They bigger gangsters in the Crips and the gangster disciples. I'm talking about you church folk, you pretending to be holy. Yeah, y'all screwing everybody, but then you got a problem with a man that cusses just a little bit. Yeah, that. So I'm just gonna tell it like this. Don't give a damn about you getting mad. Because I've come to understand that at every level there is a new devil. Every level. Okay? Hate is real. Folk hate on you because they're not you. Folk will hate on you because they have not accomplished what you have accomplished. Yeah, it's jealousy. Folk don't want to see you succeed. Folk don't want you to be successful. Folk don't want you living better, driving better, eating better, dressing better than them because they have not taken the time to do what is necessary to be successful. Yeah, you can't, maybe you can't wear these nice pretty suits and shirts and stuff and these pretty cufflinks and the shoes I got on that match the colors I got on because you have not done what is necessary to do it. Many of you are satisfied with a 9 to 5. Yeah, and 11 to 7, whatever the hours you work on, because you have not reached a level of success. But don't you change where you are to bring yourself down to somebody else's level. I'm going to talk about Sunday morning at the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries at 10 a.m. Don't let your, what did I say it was?
When your come up,
Yeah, don't let your come up, do what?
shut your enemies up.
Yeah, your come up will shut, you want to shut folk up, come on up, elevate yourself. That's what I'm going to deal with on Sunday. Write that down because it came to me while I was riding. Write it down and give it to me, Deb. You are supposed to be happy. You're supposed to have some nice things. You know, you get you these church folk. It ain't no blessing in being broke. Now you want to talk about a cuss word. Broke is a cuss word. It's demonic to me because I don't have to be broke. Okay? You need to get a plan of success. But you're going to have haters. You can't go and get a new car without somebody getting mad. How she get that? Got to be selling some dope and stuff. So that's what I'm talking about tonight. It's a Friday night, so I might just deal with a plethora of things on tonight. At every level, there's a different level. The hate is real. Many of you are not successful. Okay? Many of you are not successful because you don't have a mindset of success. Yeah. Now that's what it is Sunday morning. When your come up shuts your enemies up. Yeah, you need to hear that. Mindset. What you think. You are what you think, not what you eat, baby. You are what you think. You always got broke thoughts. Every time somebody talks to you, you complaining and whining about what you ain't got. Don't nobody give a damn, okay? Let's just be honest. Don't nobody give a damn about your issues. Don't nobody give a damn about your problems. Don't nobody give a damn that you broke. I don't even want to talk to your broke ass. If your only conversation is that you don't have no money, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you because you don't have any drive. You don't have any motive. You don't have any ambition. Hate is real. Folk gonna hate on you. Understand, folk are mad because now I'm the cussing pastor. I didn't give myself that name. I've accepted it. Because, see, I understand branding and marketing. Somebody said, well, you be about that money. I am about that money. I'm about that money. I am. I'm about that money. I'm about being successful. Success can bring you money. Touch your neighbor and say, success will bring you money. You ain't got no motivation, you ain't got no drive, you ain't got no desire to be nowhere in the projects. You happy to live in the projects. You happy to get one of them damn EB&T cards, the Eating Better Today card. You happy for that. You don't think that you're supposed to be able to eat nothing but some ramen noodles 4 or 5 times a week. You think that you're proud to live in Section 8. You justify living in Section 8 the government owe you. Hell, the government don't owe you a damn thing, but you to get up off your ass, go get your ass a job so that the rest of us that work every day can stop taking care of you. We can maybe save some of our tax money. You don't want nothing out of life, then you get jealous with folk that got it. That's the reason folk break in their house. Go get your ass a job. That's the reason I'm telling y'all, shoot these in their ass. Okay? When they break in your house, shoot them in their ass, because all they had to do was go work. Isn't it strange? Isn't it strange? You'll stand all day in a line, like here in Memphis at the Nike plant. Y'all will stand all day in line to get a pair of Nikes, brand new Nikes, $300-400 to get some Nikes, but your ass will not get in an employment line. Come on. You won't get in no damn employment line. You don't want nothing. And nothing as Nick Rose, I don't have time for you. You don't want nothing to damn. Don't waste my time. My time is valuable. Time is money. Okay? Yeah, time is money. I'm all day long, I'm trying to figure out what's my next plan to make this next dollar. Yeah, that's my goal. I have two goals during the day. What am I going to do that's going to grow Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries? And then what am I going to do to make some money? Church folk want to make you feel bad about you wanting some money. See, broke folk always will holler. The Bible says the poor will be with you always. That's what the Bible said. That's the reason I'm poor. The Bible said the poor will be with you always. What does the Bible mean there, brother pastor? It means that some of these folk ain't gonna get up off their lazy ass and go get no job. You can't pull no job on them. They don't want no job. They want a handout. They want somebody to give their ass something free. So they gonna always be poor because they have no drive, no determination, no motivation to go get no money. So yeah, they gonna be poor. They gonna be poor. And I don't want your poor ass around me. If you will follow the formula for success, I'll give you the formula for success. But you can't just sit back and wait for somebody to give you something. And for the record, it was talking about the poor in spirit, and I don't want too many of them poor folk in the spirit around me. I don't want whiners around me. I don't like complainers around me. I don't allow people who have nothing but negative conversation around me. I tell folk when they start talking about the church and money, first of all, let me tell you something. The church is a business. See, most of your pastors don't want to tell you the truth. Church is business. I was leaving the church and I had Dale to check the mailbox. I had two Memphis Light Gas and Water bills. One of them bills, I got to go see them white people about Monday morning. Because I got a 5-bedroom house on the property that ain't nobody in the house, and you going to send me a light bill for $2,400. I got to go see them. $2,400? And the big building, the main building, hell, it ain't about $800-900. And I got a house on the property that ain't nobody in it. I ain't got no lights turn on, nothing, and it's $2,400. Yes, it's a business because at the end of the day, when I get it worked out, I still gotta pay it. There's a mortgage on the building, has to be paid every month. So church is a business. Church is a business. And if you are broke, it's because you ain't got no hustle in you. None. Hustlers are never broke. And you don't have to be illegal to be a hustler. I'm a hustler. Dale says, I got, what's the alphabets I got? AHCD or what is it?
ADHD.
Yeah, because I always got to be busy. ADHD. I got I got to always be busy. I got to always be working on something. Yeah. Don't worry about Tara. I'm going down there and say, they're going to have a conversation with me Monday about the utility bill. But what I'm telling you is, see, a lot of folks, you always want something from the church, but you don't want to give the church nothing. I believe I need to say that again. I got folk that's in my congregation. You got good jobs and you want to nickel and dime God $10, $15, $20. You don't want to give. And see, the reason that I'm blessed is because I learned the formula of success and money from God. What is it? Okay. What is the formula? People take the scripture that I use as positive, that brings my abundance, you take it as negative. Okay? Yeah, be not deceived. Don't be fooled. God is not mocked. He ain't lying. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. That is not negative. That's the most positive scripture that you can get. If I plant money, money gotta come back. If I plant goodness, goodness gotta come back to me. It's gotta come back. It's whatever the word said, y'all believe what the word said. Whatever a man planted, and you plant it in good soil, that very same thing is going to come back to you. Let me see who needs to be blocked right here on the page. I saw somebody's. Okay, Anton, you gone. And see, my folk will tell you, I don't even get a salary, but I'm a businessman. And everything else I do, you have to pay me. Okay? I get folk who get mad at me because I charge them to do business. You can't come on my show for free. You can't promote your book, your telephone directory, your birthday cards, your nothing for free. This is a business. Okay? This is a business. This is a business. I'm all about a dollar. I ain't got no lie to tell you. I tell these politicians, you got to pay me. Y'all pay them white folks, but you don't want to pay me because I'm a black man. I don't think you ought to charge that. Okay, well then damn, I ain't got to advertise you. And when you don't pay me my money, then you can't advertise on the show. I ain't mad at you. Keep on taking your money to the white man and see what that white man thinks about you. All he wants, he just like me. He just don't want to tell you. The white man don't want nothing but your money too. And if you don't pay him and you pay the white man 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times more than you want to pay me, but because I'm a black man, I'm a strong alpha black man, I ain't gonna give him no money. Well, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But we've got to learn how to conduct business. Black folk. I got a black lawyer. He's advertising on the show. I've been trying to reach Henry Reeves for 3 months because he's working on a case of mine for 2 years. I'm suing one of the Masonic lodges here in Memphis. Okay? Black lawyer. Black lawyer. I can't get the black lawyer to call me. So it makes me wonder, if you won't call me, what you doing for the rest of the folks that don't nobody know? You advertising, But you ain't responding to me? Come on, brother. And y'all tell him I said it. I done tried to reach him. I don't like talking to middle folk. I'm sorry. But hell, even the middle folk, the secretaries won't call me back. You got billboards all over the city, brother. But I have to doubt if you're doing good work when you won't call your clients back. Okay? Black folk must learn to get good service, demand good service. When I go eat, I demand good service. When I go eat, and I have places that I go, they look to serve me. Why? Because I tip well. When I go in Piccadilly's, they got a little, what's the white lady's name in Piccadilly?
Tina.
Tina, over on Austin P. When she see my car pull up on the outside, she goes and set me a table. She gonna have my hot sauce, my Tabasco sauce. She gonna set my table, have my napkins, everything. She consistently comes and see what it is that I want. Even when my meal is $20, I tip her $10. I show her that I appreciate the service. Okay? Wherever I eat, the minimum that I tip is $10. If I'm eating in one of the real fancy places where my meal is $100 or more dollars, I'm gonna tip you $20, $25 if the service is excellent. I don't like waiting, so I tip because I demand good service. So that same service that I demand from an eatery, I demand that from anybody. Okay? And that's what black businesses are going to do. We've got to learn how to have great businesses. Okay? Look, we don't want to spend no marketing money. You don't want to spend no advertising dollars. Not with somebody black. We need to open up other businesses besides a chicken wing place. We don't have no grocery stores. I'm talking about grocery stores, supermarkets in our communities. We don't have service stations in our community. We are employee-minded. Okay? We are employee-minded. We don't want to do those things that is necessary to create wealth in our community. See, let me give y'all something. All you folk hating on Donald Trump. I ain't no Trump supporter, but I understand one thing. The way that it has been for low-income individuals in this country, if you don't come up with a plan for success, your ass finna be outdoors. They finna give y'all them little bags and them little boxes of food, okay? The Republican Party is trying to give you the incentive to go in and get a job, get up off the titty of the government, okay? Get out there and do something for yourself. But many of you don't want to do anything for yourself, okay? You don't want to do nothing for yourself. You just want to wait and see what the white man gonna give you, and he gonna give you the crumbs that fall from the table, and everybody's going to be happy with the crumbs. You're happy with the crumbs. But as I was saying, and as I started out with the program, every level you get a devil. So if you're successful, please understand that there are folk that's going to hate on you. Folk hate me because I'm on TV. Ain't that stupid? You mad because I'm on TV. You mad because I drive good, I dress good, I live good. Why you mad? You can have whatever I have if you understand that you're supposed to have it. Okay? You got to understand that you're supposed to have it. I drive good because I want to drive good. Why I got to drive a Honda? If that's what you got, that's fine. I remember having raggedy cars. I remember driving around in when I didn't know the plan. I remember driving around in cars where I had to keep them big milk jugs on the back seat, cause the radiator, okay? The radiator was leaking, and I couldn't afford the radiator. I couldn't even afford the hose. I cut the hose as far as I could and clamped it. Yeah, some of y'all remember them days. Now, I thank God for what God has elevated me to, but for me to get the elevation, I had to get a plan of success. I had to change my funky thinking. When you start to thinking success, when you start to seeing success, you got to start to picturing being successful. See, I'm picturing myself now as a national television personality. That's my goal. I did all I can do in Memphis. I am the best in Memphis. There's nobody that's doing talk, whether it's radio or TV, that's doing what I do. So I've done all that I can do here in this level. So I'm trying to go to another level, but at every level, that it seems that somebody is always mad. Yeah. You always trying to pull me down. And I understand Facebook. I didn't expect to stay on Facebook about 2 days. I stayed damn near a week. I ain't mad about it. That's the reason we brought back Instagram, and I got the church page. And no, I don't get the numbers on the church page that I get on the other page, but it's all right. I use Instagram all day long. Okay, I use Instagram all day long as a marketing tool. So folks say, see, you be trying to get hits on Instagram. Yes, I am. I'm a marketing guru. I understand what it takes to get numbers. I started on Instagram in January. I had about 300-400 followers. By Monday, I probably have about 80,000 followers because I put information out there every day. I put controversy out there every day. I thrive. My brand is controversy. Yeah. I take the cussing pastor role. I take the cussing because I cuss. I am a pastor, so if that's what you want to call me. But what has it done? Again, Ricky Smiley talks about me, and other comedians. They told me David Chappelle had something to say about me. Snoop Doggy Dogg picks up my stuff and takes it even further. There's a larger audience. See, here's what they don't understand is that what are you doing, Thaddeus? What do you do? Why you need all them followers? Because it grows naked truth, liberation, and empowerment ministries. There are folk that are watching me all over the world now that this time last year did not know that I exist. And let me show you what the level of devils do. In what was that, December, when I was in a rank, I did a 2-hour thing on Facebook. Somebody took that 2 hours, they cut 3 minutes of good conversation into cussing. By Monday morning, there was over 1 million folk who had listened to my rant. Now, when you go back and look at that, there's probably over 20 million people who have watched that. Everything that I do goes viral. I took the commercial for R.B. Bernard. I put it up during this week while I was up on the Facebook, my main Facebook page. In 24 hours, there was over 150,000 views. Right now, I think it's damn near 300,000 folk that have watched that particular commercial that I put together, created, and produced. Over 300,000. Now, I noticed pastors around town, wasn't nobody doing, local preachers wasn't doing Facebook Live chastising, but it's fine. Okay, it's fine. You're supposed to catch on to an idea that is working. It's called labeling, it's called branding. I brand myself now as the cussing pastor. What does it do? Okay, what does it do? It brings you. The cussing becomes the bait. When Jesus was out there and the disciples were out there fishing, they've been fishing. They put their nets out there. And they told Jesus, now Jesus, we've been out here fishing all day long. We know some fish in the sea or in the water, in the river, in the lake, ocean, wherever it was. We know some fish there, but we ain't caught nothing. Okay. Jesus said, you're on the wrong side. Cast your nets on the other side. They put the nets, they moved from their old place, their old ways, and they went over to the other side and they caught all the fish that they wanted. Well, I'm just fishing. I found out that there is a lot of fish out there in the lake, the ocean, the river, the bayou. They're out there and they're not going to come to the conventional church. Because they know your ass phony and hypocritical. Your preacher's acting like he's so holy, or I don't look at women. If your pastor don't look at a woman, he a punk. Okay? He a sissy. He a homosexual, whichever one you want to call him. Because if your pastor's a man and he ain't looking at a big booty girl, he must be looking at one of them big booty boys. Oh, help me up in this house. Okay? And it's the bait of being real. See, I tell folks, yes, I like a big booty, big titted woman. Yes, I'm a man. Lift your hands and say, he likes a big booty. Yes, I like them girls with them great biggins. Lord. Wide and round. I'm a man. Yes, I like them girls that got them 44 double D's and triple D's and them double Z's and XY's and Z's. I like that because as a man, that's what a man is supposed to be. The reason that the Catholic priests messing with the little boys is because somebody done convinced them in their doctrine that they ain't supposed to have themselves no man or no, well, they have the man. They ain't supposed to have themselves no woman. I don't want me no doctrine that tells me that I can't have myself no woman. Praise the Lord. Let the church say, amen. No, yeah. So let's be truthful. Let's tell it like it is. Preachers are not angels that fell out of heaven. Preachers are men of God that God uses, and even God uses who he wants to use. Yeah, he uses who he wants to use. Peter was cussing. Peter walked with Jesus. The foundation of the church was on the back of the cusser. Wait a minute. What you talking about? Wait a minute. What you mean the foundation of the church is on the cusser? Well, Peter, who the men said that I am? Some say you Elijah, all them other folk and all them other prophets. Okay, but Peter, who do you say that I am? Peter then take a breath. Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. Well, Peter, because you have identified me as being the Son of God, I want you to know that Peter, upon this rock, the foundation of what you said, I will build my church. I'm building my church off of the fact, Peter, that folk know who I am. And since the church won't address who I am with the folk in the club, the gangsters on the corner, the dope dealers, in the whole house, the crack addict in the crack house, I got to go and find me somebody that's bold enough. They're gonna cuss just like you, Peter. Yeah, I'm going to plant that boy Thaddeus Augustus Matthews, and that boy can cuss. He's a great cusser. He's gonna be a great cusser, just like you, Peter. And Peter, he's just like you too. Let me tell you something else, Peter, that Thaddeus will do. You know that you cut that man's ear off. Yeah, that Thaddeus will cut your head off and pee down your neck. Yeah, Peter, but I can use him. I can use his boldness to go and talk to the folk that ain't gonna never come to church. They ain't gonna never come because the church has misled them. They want the folk to think that you got to live better than everybody else. That folk in the church are better than the folk in the street. Yeah, because they dressed up. Sometimes you got to have a church where folk can come in whatever it is that they got on, whatever it is. If you ain't got nothing but a pair of jeans and a t-shirt, they got to come somewhere where they know they welcome, and folk ain't gonna look down on them. Yeah. I know. See, Peter. Boy, I'm beginning to feel Sunday morning-ish on this. Peter, look. See, they don't even understand cussing and cursing. They need to understand the difference in cussing and cursing. Cursing is when you are trying to damn somebody. You're telling them you going to hell. Oh, that's what. And you know, the church folk always telling me you going to hell. Well, I got to tell you something, church folk. Y'all ain't got no helmet or no hell to put me in. I just wanted you to know that you don't have no hell or hell to go there. And the only folk that's going to hell is those who have not accepted Christ. Well, how do you know that? Wait a minute. How do you know that? Because Romans 10:9 says, and this is the foundation of it, if thou shalt confess with thy mouth the Lord Jesus and believe in thine heart that God hath raised him from the dead, thou shalt be saved. Saved from what? Saved from hell. Yeah, I'm saved from hell because I understand who God is. Let's see what's wrong with this broadcast.
Bring it down just a little bit. Right there.
Let's see. I think we lost some of the power. We're gonna have to come back and put the Facebook back up there. Let's go, because I got into a thing. Let's get back and play some commercials, and we'll be back here on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. The Wi-Fi is getting a feel over here.
I ain't bring a towel.
That's all right. You got it? What's wrong? Ooh. What's it doing?
It's jumping.
You deserve more than someone who wants only to be a show of. You deserve more than a representative who's concerned about who's singing at a concert in Mississippi. You deserve a man that is going to
We're working on bringing Facebook back up.
back to your community. You deserve a man of conviction.
What's it saying?
Gives his word as stands on it.
I was trying to see if it was a message in here because it don't have a spot for me to put anything up.
Because of his integrity, chose him to represent you in Nashville as the then
See?
representative was leaving office. So on August 2nd, vote for a strong man with a strong voice who wants to make District 93 stronger. Vote Eddie Neal.
Supposed to be right
Being
here.
formally committed to elect Eddie Neal. Eddie Neal,
Right here.
treasurer. I mean, everything you get ready for your fraud. Everything is in on it. They can customize everything for you. Young ladies, be the word.
Church page, we're having a problem with the church Facebook page.
And you guys that really want to stand out in the room, get your stuff customized. Yeah. Bling bling on your any way you want to. You can look at it. I mean, you don't feel like you're little skinny things. You don't get them too. Look, if you want a little bling, you get the phone. And most guys who are
It's on my phone.
Where you can post? Not on my phone.
You don't say publish?
Nope.
What? Let me see it, that page. See, I got it on, see it, like, right here, I got published. Close the app, close it all the way down and bring it back up.
Since the beginning of this ministry about 2 years ago, God has tremendously blessed the Naked Truth Liberation.
Let them roll for a minute. Linda, 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 let them roll for a minute.
Facilities as well. In our function hall, which holds over 150 to 200 people, you can have your weddings, your baby showers, whatever your occasion happens to be. You can even rent it for your repasses. We have a full-size commercial kitchen as well. You can also rent this massive gymnasium that holds over 600 people by just calling Dale. Call Dale 901-435-6161. 901-435-6161. Have all your gospel concerts, have all your big meetings, all your big affairs, your free numbers.
What's it doing now?
Good?
Is it showing up?
This gymnasium, we can even accommodate your smallest meeting with our various meeting rooms. And on this massive 7 acres of property, there's always plenty of parking. I invite you to join us each and every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. for our morning worship here at the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. If
You don't have where you can post it all over?
Did you know I was telling you that when I was having trouble with when we was trying to do it off your page?
Take and see if you can do it with that tab. See if you can do it with that one. Or you want to keep that one going?
I'm going to keep this one going. I want to keep that one going. That one's still going. I'm trying to see something right there.
You see anything there?
That's what I was trying to see. I don't know where to look for it. That's what I was trying to see.
Look for what?
Last commercial.
Let me tell you, use more because evidently she ain't hear you.
Huh? Just keep on trying. I gotta get back into it. So.
Okay, I just sit back.
Why don't you reboot the whole thing?
Yeah, I just sit back up here.
See if you can reboot the whole thing.
Gotcha.
You deserve more than someone who wants only to be a showboat. You deserve more than a representative who's concerned about who's singing at a concert in Mississippi. You deserve a man that is going to bring economic empowerment back to your community. You deserve a man of conviction, a man who gives his word and stands on it. A man who in 2006, the Shelby County Commission, because of his integrity, chose him to represent you in Nashville as the then
20 seconds.
representative was leaving office. So on August 2nd, look for a strong man with a strong
10 seconds.
who wants to make District 93 stronger. Look, Eddie
5, 4, 3, 2.
And we want to make sure that we get Eddie Neal elected to the state senate. We want to make sure of that. Eddie Neal is the type of representative that you need. Those of you in the Orange Mound, the Cooper Young area, he's the type of representative that's going to work for you. G.A. Holloway is nothing but an egotistical, camera-hungry, non-functioning politician, part of the good old boy network, and I'm talking about the good old black boy network. And we need somebody that is going to represent the people of that particular area. So we're going to be campaigning strong for Brother Eddie Neal. I'm going to bring him on the show a couple of times prior to the August election. We're now having a problem with the church page, Facebook page. What did I say? At every level, there's a different devil. See, I understand haters. And what do haters do? Haters hate. So we don't know whether there's been a report, all of a sudden it just started to go down. The main page, my main Facebook page, I'm back in Facebook jail again. But it's a part of what goes on. You have to understand that your devil is going to come to your level, and they're going to try to do whatever they can to destroy you. But your plan has to be that that devil will have no opportunity to do. So Dale's over there working on it and trying to see what's going on. We're still up on Instagram, and naturally we're still up on the YouTube channel as well. But haters do what haters do. And I understand the jealousy that some have, and I understand even with the church community, the old-time religion community. They want things to remain as they've always been. You want the same shenanigans, you want the same scams, you want the same teaching to stay on. You're not interested in research. You're interested, you'll run into a lot of preachers that will teach you, well, if it ain't in the King James Version of the Bible, you don't need it. Who told you that? Why would you even think that? Why would you think that if it's not in the King James Version, what King James gave you? That's what they call it, the King James Version. His version of what he wanted to bring to you. Why would you think that all of God and all of his awesomeness is contained in one big history book? I got into a discussion with a preacher who wanted to debate me on my stance on some things, and I said, just like you can't prove me wrong, I can't prove you right. When you read the King James Version of the Bible, it even tells you, John, last chapter, last verse, that if everything that Jesus did had been written about, there would not be enough books in the world that could contain them. Y'all can read that one right now. We're not talking about LeBron, brother, so that gets you off the page. That's not my discussion. Okay. Mondale Blue, you go on too. We're not talking about basketball, so all you basketball folk, y'all don't. Okay. I'm just having a ball, just checking y'all off the page. So we've got to do some research, and until the church starts to addressing issues in the community, the church is missing its job. In this particular city and county, over 4,000 black churches. So with over 4,000 black churches, why is the poverty level as high? Why is the unemployment level as high? Why do we not have the necessary programs? When you take in over $14 billion a year in this community, over $14 billion a year in this community, in the church. Why are we begging anybody for anything? Okay? Why are we begging anybody? You begging for grocery stores? You say, and it's sad that black folk want to believe that somebody owed them something. That somebody is supposed to give you something. Nobody owes you nothing. Nobody owes you anything whatsoever. Do it for yourself. And when you can't do it, inquire upon someone that can help you elevate yourself. Okay? But haters hate. Let me give you some of the reasons that haters, I got about 14 different reasons that haters hate on folk. Folk are hating on you on your job. And let me tell you what some of your greatest haters are. Okay? Your family. Y'all got family members that do not want to see you successful. You got family members who are jealous of you because you got a good job. What's wrong?
They blocked.
Huh?
They hit block.
Is it unblocked now? Let me see. What does it say? What? How long does it say?
Just popped up.
The haters have done what they do. So the church page has been blocked from going live. Can you post anything on there? See, this conversation was too hot for somebody. So somebody reported that we don't like what he's saying. So what is it doing? Bill?
It'll let me write, but it just won't let me.
Huh?
Well, let me do a video, but it let me type.
Also, they'll let you post. Well, hell, they won't let me do either one. I guess one is about as bad as the other on my page. Okay. Well, that's at every level. What?
They will let me post it.
They wouldn't let you post.
You see, they shut mine there.
See, y'all understand what I'm saying? You get to talk about church folk. You get to talk about being successful. Okay. Then you get, and Facebook. What they're doing is unconstitutional. What? No lawyer wants to go up against Zuckerberg. But now my page has been blocked. The church page was apparently, and see, the only thing that be on the church page is the show. So someone wants to shut me completely down. Well, we still got the YouTube channel, and we still have Instagram. And then I'm not gonna stop telling the truth because you hypocritical church folk. What y'all mad at? What you really mad at? See, it's more than just the cuss. It's more than that. Is it that I'm forcing people to think? I'm forcing people into a mindset that is uncomfortable for the traditional folk in the church. Those of you who have your ceremonies, those of you who have your man-made doctrines, is it too powerful for you? Do you want to keep the people lost? Our people are lost They're perishing for the lack of knowledge. Our people don't want knowledge. Our people do not want people around them having knowledge. So, this conversation, had I been just talking about politics, it'd have been all right. But when I force you into a thinking mode, and when I started telling you the truth about church folk, then church folk get upset. How is your page? They didn't bother your personal page.
I can't get it someone yet.
Can't get your personal page no more? See, when I sit here and I tell you that I'm a pastor that gets no salary, that upsets some folk. That I sat in a massive building on 7 acres of land. I ain't got no whole lot of folk. But we're surviving, and folk are wondering how we're surviving, how I'm able to do what I'm doing. They're trying to figure out how what you doing? What is that?
Your members page?
Oh, they didn't know nothing about that page, did they? Let's see if that page will go live. Will that page go live?
That's supposed to. That's only your members.
Huh?
It's the members. So we'll have to,
But can everybody go to that page?
yeah, they can, it's a group, so they have to tag it. See if it can.
Let's see if it'll work. Okay, here's where you go. Write it down, Dale. I don't know.
Okay. Members of Naked Truth?
Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
Go to Members of Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. Find that page. Go to the page that says Members of Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. I guess that's the one that they didn't know nothing about. Go to them. Let's get some traffic over on that page. Members of Naked Truth Liberation Empowerment Ministries. I see. Come on. Let's show them that you can't defeat us. That you can stay hypocritical. You can keep on being who it is that you want to be. You can keep on trying to persuade people to stay ignorant, and ignorance is what it's all about. Come on, let's do it. Come on, Michael Farmer, I see you on the page. Laquita, I need you to go on to that page. We will not be defeated. Failure is not an option. Okay? Failure. There come Tara Boone. There come Asia. There come Nora Fontenex. Okay? Members of Naked, and I need you all on all of your pages to send people to members of it. Right now, y'all officially a member. Members of Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. Okay. Do we have to approve everybody that comes on there? Open it up.
I did.
It's open. Quita, go back and try it again.
I'm supposed to be a member anyway.
Yeah. I see folks' names on there I know ain't members.
Right.
So just open it up.
It's up.
She's asking to join members of Naked Truth. Okay. Take the approval Is already? Okay. So that's what we have to do. See, you always have to have more than one plan to success. You gotta have plan A, then sometimes you gotta have plan B, C, D, E, and F, because your enemies are going to come after you. Those of you who are trying to be successful, those of you who are trying to start your own businesses, please understand that you're going to have some haters. You're going to have haters that don't want to see you in business because they ain't got no business. You're going to have folks that hate on you because you graduated high school. I dropped out in the 8th grade, man. Here you go graduate. Yeah, you got to change your mindset. The cussing pastor is here. The cussing pastor is here to stay. And I had a guy sit down and he told me something. He said, man, you're changing the very course of the religious landscape, because I'm teaching you not to be religious, okay? God was not religious. God is not a Methodist. God is not a Baptist. God has no denominations whatsoever, okay? He has no denomination whatsoever. Guess what? God never even told you to call yourself no Christian. Be spiritual. Understand the awesomeness of God. And the awesomeness of God is within you. You are as awesome as God is himself. Somebody penned for me, I have to do the pen thing. It's members of Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. Members of, okay? We will not be defeated, okay? We're not going to be defeated. And I tell all you crackerjack ass preachers and bishops and elders in this town and in this country, the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. God tired of y'all mess. Y'all got an annual day. We do one annual day a year. That's the church anniversary. I ain't got no little hat day, big hat day, the little children's day. I don't even have a pastor's anniversary. Can you believe that? I get absolutely no salary for what I do because God has called me to do what I'm doing. So God's going to take care of me. What I look like when the church is not raising money, people are not giving to the ministry. What I look like trying to take something from them. You drive a Cadillac. I do. I work. I got a Cadillac. What it got me nicer? You got a Mercedes. I do. God got a whole car lot. Okay? We've got to understand that you are not supposed to be broke and poor. God does not want you broke and poor. And just like the church needs some money, you do too. And if you give to God, God is going to give back to you. I get nothing from the church. But we've got a building there now that's empty that Memphis Light Gas and Water, so I got a $2,400 Memphis Light Gas and robbery. That's showing up robbery in a building that ain't nobody in. Nobody in. We don't even turn the lights on in the building. How in the hell I get a $2,400 utility bill? I go down there and take care of it. Okay? I don't get nothing. In that building, our plan is to bring a community clinic to the community. Okay? We're supposed to meet with some folk in July, but I'm looking for some people that have done this to contact me. and show me what we need to do to go on and get this building. We got a 5-bedroom house on the property of the church that I could have turned into a money maker. But because I care about people and know that ministry is about people, not about Sunday morning, okay? Not about Sunday morning, but it's about people. It's holistic. Ministry is about holistics. It's about taking care of not only the spiritual, but the physical. You ain't no need of you sitting up in church talking about the Lord will be bread for you when you're hungry, and you said that you ain't had a crumb all day long. No, we've got to show folk how to empower themselves. That's what we are talking about. Let's see. Who does this need to come on? Yes, it's a beauty. You all right with me? Okay. And see, how do you know when you're successful? The haters gather. Okay? Okay? The haters gather. The haters gather. And when the haters, hey, C-Trail, one of my members all the way up in Chattanooga, Tennessee. When the haters gather, you're doing the right thing. The Bible says, woe be unto that man that everybody speaks well of. If everybody is speaking well of you, then you ain't on the mission. You ain't standing on where you need to be standing, and that's on the truth. Okay? Come on. We're trying to open a brand new clinic in the community, a community clinic. We ain't got no meds, no prescriptions, but a clinic, a community clinic. And I need some of you that know something about community clinics to get in touch with me. Number of the church is 435-6161. 435-6161. Call me. I'm there all day. If not, leave me a message. Okay? Let me tell you something. That's what ministry is all about. What does your church have going on? And yes, there are ministries around this city and around this country that have things going on. But if you're in a church that all you do is y'all got Bible class, Sunday school, and then you got in the evening programs, you in a nothing-ass church that ain't got nothing going on. Where is the ministry? We have a girls' mentoring program that is, God is working. It's saving young girls' lives. We've got about 12 girls that's in that mentoring class. They will not be meeting on tomorrow because one of our mentees, Sabrina Lane, which is Dale's daughter, will be graduating from high school tomorrow at the age of 16. Okay? 16 years old. She's number what in the Wooddale class? Dale, number what?
4.
She's number 4 in the entire senior class at Wooddale High School. She's graduating on tomorrow at 16 years old. That's what we call ministry. We've got to let our young ladies know that you do not have to be a dummy. You do not have to depend on man to take care of you. You got your own mind. You got your own brain. So the mentoring program will not be functioning on tomorrow, but next Saturday, they will be back in there. 16 years old. She skipped how many grades?
2.
She skipped 2 grades. Okay? And here was the sad part over at Wooddale High School. That Miss Carla and some other folk over there at Wooddale had problems with her being smart. Okay? That's one of the things we got to deal with. And I'm talking about you folk that's running for the Board of Education. You got teachers that expect students in the inner city to be dumb, to not function. Do you know they had teachers over at Wooddale like that? What's Miss Carter's first name?
Clark,
Who?
Edith Clark.
Edith Clark. I had to personally get involved. They were trying, she was supposed to go in as a senior at Wooddale this year. They tried because they didn't want her to excel. Edith Clark over there at Wooddale. They put her in a 10th grade homeroom. I had to get involved, go to the board. What's the white man's name on the board?
Kevin McCarthy.
Kevin McCarthy. Thank you, sir, for getting involved, their boss, and made it work, made it happen for Sabrina, because they kept picking on her because she's smart. Because you live in the ghetto, because you live in a poor community, does not mean that you have to be ghetto-minded and poor-minded. So, and Sabrina has she got numerous scholarships, but she's going to a university up in Iowa, and she's got a full ride, academic ride, an academic scholarship, not a football scholarship, not a basketball scholarship, but an academic scholarship. So when I look at the ministry of Naked Truth, what we are trying to do is elevate our young girls, because I can't get no men's mentoring class started. I couldn't get men involved, and naturally, I ain't got no whole lot of men at the church, no way. Okay, but I can't get outside men to come in and put together a mentoring program, because what? I'm Thaddeus Matthews. I'm that guy that you ain't supposed to like. But I'm the pastor that's getting things done. I'm the pastor that ain't taking no salary. Now, how many of y'all got a pastor that does not get a salary? That's got a church like I got. Now, yeah, I know there's some pastors with small churches that ain't doing nothing, that's not getting a salary. But I'm sitting on 7 acres of land. God has blessed us as we get ready to celebrate 2 years. 2 years. What's today's date?
The 18th.
On the 21st of May, 2 years ago, was the first meeting, the organizational meeting of Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministry. Most of those folk that were in that meeting, they gone. Some came to be spies. Some couldn't handle who I am. Okay? But we're still surviving. They gave Naked Truth 6 months. Well, no, they gave me 90 days. They said it was a publicity stunt. I see some folks sometimes, Thaddeus, you're a comedian. Well, if what you think I say is comical, I'll take that, but I'm not a comedian. I'm a pastor that's going to take it like it is, and sometimes the truth just tickles you to death because you ain't used to hearing the truth. I think I'm better than some of them out there, but I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and God is elevating me, so I know it's a new devils that's coming. I'm looking forward to being on the Steve Harvey show. I see that. Ricky Smiley took the commercial, put it on his page. Ricky Smiley spoke on me when he was here. I'm looking to be on his show. I'm looking for all of the elevation that I can get. I've already done the national on the Tosh.0 show. Okay? God has taken me. Had I not did that first, that cussing thing, and y'all meant it for bad, but God turned it into good when y'all took that little 3-minute thing and you laughed and you thought you could shame me, and what your shame did was elevate me. The devil that did it didn't understand, because the devil don't know everything. The devil didn't understand that even though I am finna try and attempt to embarrass him, I'm finna take him nationwide. Speak your prosperity. Speak your success into existence. You have not because you ask not. You don't speak it into the atmosphere. You want to be successful, you got to first of all know what it is that you want to be successful about. You got to see it. You got to picture in your mind. I've already pictured myself coming out dressed up on the Steve Harvey show. Wasn't I show up on Tosh show? Yes, I was. I speak it into existence. The reason I ain't gonna be broke because I speak money. Yes, I speak money. I speak prosperity. I don't have broke thoughts. Lord, woe is me. Yeah, I be needing some. Then I sat down when I need some money, because I need an average of about $10,000 a week to operate everything that I operate. I sat down and I figured out how I'm going to get the $10,000. I speak prosperity. I'm not worried. Look, and I understood with where God is taking me. Facebook, my main page, Facebook page is down. We went to the secondary page, the church page, and in the middle of the show, when I started talking about hypocrites in the church, they shut it down. So now I'm on the third page, members of Naked Truth, Liberation, and Empowerment Ministries. Okay? Members of Naked Truth, Liberation, and Empowerment Ministry. Here's some ignorant ass nigga on here. He in his living room. Damn fool. I'm in a TV studio. You wouldn't know that because your ass work at McDonald's. You just keep on with the fries, brother. You just a devil. You ain't even on my level, brother. Okay? You got to think things into existence. You want to own your business? See the business in your mind that you want to own. See your employees. See the building itself. See the equipment. See yourself going to work. Write down your plan and then plan your work. Write your plan, plan your work. If you see it, okay, when you see it happening, okay, when you see it happening, then it's about to come into fruition. You can have whatever it is in your life that you want to have. Quit crying, quit begging, quit whining, quit woe is me. Just do what you need to do to be successful. Quit hanging around broke folk. Quit hanging around miserable folk. Quit hanging around negative folk. Folk that you know are always negative, then stop hanging around them. Sunday morning at the Naked Truth, Liberation, and Empowerment Ministries, I invite you to be there. 10 o'clock. My message is going to be, when your come up shuts your enemies up. When your come up shuts your enemies up. You want to shut your enemies up. Show them how successful you are. Show them how successful you're going to become. Folk will call you names because they are comfortable in their hating mode. I'll see folk, you're a fake preacher, okay? But I got you watching, okay? See, if I can get you to watching me, and you still call me fake, that makes you sound like you're a fool. Because what fool spends their time watching? Okay? Let's take a commercial break, and we'll be back here. Is anybody in the control room? Is everybody in there? Well, dang. Tell him I am still on the air. Let's take a commercial break, and we'll be right back here on the That Is Already In.
They must get you on back there, she was running. Oh, let me fix this website.
What?
Cause I had on the website, the, Facebook page. So I just changed it to the YouTube page.
We need to talk about that other page. We can't do that tomorrow. You're gonna be tied up. And you gotta do it from the office computer.
What?
Setting up that other page we talked about. How was your page? Your
It's
personal
okay.
page, okay?
Yeah.
Huh?
And if it wouldn't matter, you gotta use it live like that anyway. I wanted to use it tomorrow.
Huh?
I said, I just wanted to use it tomorrow, but if it doesn't go live,
What?
it doesn't matter. My page, I just video and have it.
Reflections is now offering our custom printed headstone for $3.99 and our exclusive upright headstone for $4.99. Also, our black marble headstones start at only $9.99. Add a color photo to any headstone for only $1.79, or add a flower vase for only $99. Contact us today at 901-825-5488.
Kamina, Bitch, get off the goddamn page. You mad because you ain't got no motherfucking opinion. Who gives a fuck about your opinion? You just some lonely bitch that ain't getting fucked. Okay? And you fuckless hoes come on the page with that bullshit. And all you listen on.
Orange Mound, Belleville, Baby, Captain Cooper Young, and all citizens of House District 93. You deserve better representation than what you presently have. You deserve.
You wanna cut back from commercials or do all of them? You have 4 more after this.
Do we haven't done
Yeah.
that I haven't done at all? Go and give me 2 of them, then I'll break with.
A man who gives his word and stands on it. A man who in 2006, the Shelby County Commission, because of
Committee or whatever you,
chose him to
bitch,
represent
you gone.
in Nashville as the then representative was leaving office. So on August 2nd, vote for a strong man with a strong voice who wants to make
Tina Marie, do you need to go? Does she need to go?
vote Eddie Neal, paid for by the committee to elect Eddie Neal, treasurer. Gerard's function located at 9666 North Market, who's also a member of the Better Business Bureau, has furniture, not just in tax season, but all year long. You'll find the very best in bargains, in sale, whatever you need for your home, whether it's bedroom suits, whether it's living room suits, whether it's dining sets. Gerard's furniture is a place to go. Let me tell you about the very best special. This 2-piece set, always $6.99. Come in, enter my name, and get it for $4.99. But you gotta pay cash for it. Come here, this Gerard's furniture, when we simply say furniture today. Since the beginning of this nursery, about 2
Bring me back after this.
has tremendously blessed
Linda.
Liberation Empowerment Ministry. We're located at 38
Commercial.
Okay.
Middleton Road. We're now offering the rental of our facilities as well. In our function hall, which holds over 150 to 200 people,
Well, Walker, I guess I did.
your baby showers, whatever your occasion happens to be, you can even rent it for your repasses. We have a full-size commercial kitchen as well. You can also rent this massive gymnasium that holds over 600 people by just calling Dale. Call Dale 901-435-6161. 901-435-6161. Have all your gospel concerts, have all your big meetings, have your big affairs, your flea markets, whatever you want, you can call Dale for the use of this gymnasium. We can even accommodate your smallest meeting like various meeting rooms. And with this massive 7 acres of property, there's always plenty of parking. I am
20 seconds.
each and every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. for a morning worship here at the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment
So
Ministry.
that's what
10
you're going.
seconds.
Do not have transportation. Call us by Friday.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And welcome back to the remaining moments of the Thaddeus Matthews show. Let's see something.
Hi, you've reached 901-641-5642.
I was calling you, you're calling me and telling me how much of a devil I am and I'm going to hell. And I wanted to talk to you live on the air. But see, most of you Christians who want to throw stones are cowards. So, ma'am or sir, at area code 901-641-5665, why won't you talk to me? Okay? You want to text me all your long village about how I'm going to hell and I'm not a child of God. But why don't you talk to me at area code 901-641-5665. Area code 901-641-5665. Well, maybe if you won't answer me, maybe people in the audience can call you and have a word of prayer with you, or talk to you and see why you hate the pastor. Why you think that the pastor is going to hell? Right here at area code 901-641-5665. She won't talk to me, y'all, but maybe she'll talk to you. Area code 901-641-5665. She said, I'm going to hell. That I'm not a man of God. Where's the rule book on what the pastor's supposed to do? You got one of the rappers, Turk, tell me I need to get in one of them rapping videos.
Did I tell you that? You don't listen.
What was the other rapper that said, "Welcome to Memphis, Tennessee, home of Elvis Presley and Thaddeus Matthews"? What's his name? Young Dolph? Yeah. At every level, see, here's what y'all don't understand. I ain't your conventional pastor. I'm going into the hedges and the highways. I'm going where people need. See, church folk only want to show up on Sunday morning. They don't want to go to the club. Ain't nothing wrong with the club. I'm heading to my spot, Memphis Nights. Okay, hey, why are we fearful? Somebody said they crying. I can rap. What they call the thing? Beats.
Yeah, they just need your voice.
Huh? That's blowing and that ain't beats. Okay. I'm gonna get it. Don't y'all be surprised when y'all see me on one of them. Maybe Snoop Dogg and Dogg. Yeah, maybe I can get on with Snoop Dogg and Dogg. Yeah. My name be Thaddeus. I'm gonna give me a rap. I'm gonna give me a rap together. I'm gonna give me a rap.
You gonna be right there?
Yeah. Give me a rap. Write me a rap. Write me a rap.
I got you.
Write me a rap. Let's see. Let me see. Who is it? Hey, you that nigga in Memphis. Who is this? Might be one of them rappers. Doesn't hear the calling. Oh, y'all think I ain't gonna be in there? Y'all wait. Okay. What is that? Black youngster. That be the guy throwing that money around there. Black youngster.
Yes.
Huh? Okay. See, look, You carry the word. See, y'all think preaching and ministry is what y'all get on Sunday morning. My text this morning is from this, that, and the other. That ain't it. You've got to minister to the needs of people in the community. Okay? You got to minister to people. People in the club, they ain't coming to the church. Okay? They ain't coming to the church. So you got to take the word of God, and the word of God is not always you quoting some scripture. Let me tell you what the word is. Man, you need to love your neighbor as you love yourself. Hey, brothers, cut that killing out. Love your brother, man, as God loves you. Man, you don't have to be out here in these streets, man. You don't have to have a gun in your hand. You don't have to have an AK-47 in your hand. Man, lay the guns down and love your neighbor as you love yourself. Ministering, preaching, going to the whole house, going to the girl on the corner, not condemning her. See, church folk want to be you a hoe. Hell, she knows she a hoe. That's the reason she out there on the whole stroll, because she knows she a hoe. Hey, my baby, look. God knew some hoes. Yeah. God had Rahab in his family. Rahab was a hoe. She was a harlot. Yeah, but she was in his family. Look, hey, Jesus met that woman at the well. She was a hoe. Okay? You don't have 5 husbands. And the one you got right now, dominate your mind. That's ministry. That's going and giving the message that people need. There are people who are contemplating suicide and taking their lives. And then hooping and hollering, running and jumping, yabba dabba doing. That's not what they need. They need somebody to tell them that, hey, no matter how hard it is, no matter what it is that you're going through in your life, God still loves you. So what your man walked out on you, so what your mama walked out on you, so what you feel as though don't nobody love you. First of all, share with them that I love you and God loves you too. And my sister or my brother, I'm here for you. I'm here to be that support for you. If you need to talk to somebody, you can talk to me. That's what preaching, that's what ministry is doing. The word gospel, it only means good news. Good news I got to share with you is that even though you've been on that crack for the last 20 years, my good news for you, my gospel for you, is that you don't have to stay in the shape that you're in. That when you make up your mind that you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, God has a rehab for you. What does he do? He changes your mind. And then we're going to put you in a treatment center. See, here's where the church messes up too. We just going to pray for you. No, we're going to get you some professional help. These Negroes with these doctors, most of the Negroes, 90% of the Negroes in these churches that call themselves doc, they got their papers that they got in it on the computer. They made themselves doctors and apostles and all of this. But God loves you. And that's my message. That's my message to you tonight as I wind down tonight. I ain't going to tell you about going to heaven. Because if you're like me, you ain't in no hurry to get there. Because you got to go by the funeral home to get there. I'm not just trying to tell you, it's all right in a better place. I don't know about that better place, and ain't nobody been there and been able to come back and give us no repo. But I can tell you that the word says that I am, that was Jesus, that's in the red writing. I am come that you may have life, not death, and have that life more abundantly. That happiness, joy, peace of mind belongs to you. That would be my message. If I get a chance to go to one of them rap shows and they bring me out, I got to tell the young people that no matter what shape that you're in, God loves you. And even though you may be in your sin and you may think that don't nobody love you and that God does not even love you, well, I know for a fact that he'll reach way down and pick you up. I believe I got a witness somewhere that you can be at your lowest point in life. You can be the worst alcoholic. You can be the worst crackhead. You can be the worst hoe. You can be the worst liar. You can be the worst fornicator. You think ain't no earthly good in you. Everybody has turned their backs on you. Ain't nobody got nothing to say to you. But God been waiting to have a little conversation with you. And we used to sing an old song in the old church, just a little talk with Jesus will make everything all right. He been waiting to have a conversation with you. He ain't waiting to have no, now Lord, you woke me up early this morning. No. Sometimes you just got to sit there and do like I do when I talk to him. When I stand in the need of prayer and I stand in his need and I need him to come and do some things for me. And I'm always in need. Sometimes as I ride down the street, I just said, Lord, have mercy. Because he knows the inner part of what I need. You the crackhead tonight. You the gangster tonight, man. You tired of living in them streets. You want to give up the street. You want to drop being a cripple. You want to stop having your life being crippled. You want to stop being a gangster disciple and be a disciple for Christ. Somebody that God can use for the other young men and tell them that, man, you ain't got to stay out here. Tonight, God is able, he's willing right now. He can touch your life right now. Right now. Somebody would say, he's an on-time God. Yes, he is. He's an on-time God. PK, you wouldn't understand this, so I'm going to let you go. He's an on-time God. And here's what I'm telling you young folk. Let me tell you something. You came for the cussing, but I hope that you get the message. And the message is that no matter what shape that your life is in, God got a plan for you. Satan has a plot. The devil has a plot, but God has a plan for you. He can turn your life all the way in a new direction. Don't ask him to turn your life all the way around. Lord, I just want you to turn me all the way around. Because you'll find that when you turn all the way around, you're right back where you started. But what you need to do is ask God to change your direction. And when God changes your direction, he'll change your mindset. You may not be the person that you think that you ought to be all at once. But if you just keep working on that building, a building does not come up in one day. You got to lay a foundation, and you got to put this there, you got to put this there, you got to put this there. And before you can put a roof on top of it, you got to know that the foundation is steady. Towers on this, and God changed her direction. God's ready to change all of your directions on tonight. As I'm winding down on tonight, those of you who would like to advertise on the Thaddeus Matthews Show, area code 901-231-9239. Area code 901-231-9239. If you would like to contribute to this ministry, paypal.me/Naked Truth Ministries is the way. Or just go to our website, Naked Truth, L-E-M. Naked Truth, L-E-M. You can go there and it tells you how to give. Those of you who are watching from around the country, those of you who are sitting at home, if you would like to become a member, there's an online membership right there. All right, I got to get out of here. Thank you so very much for being here and being a part of the show on tonight. Just talked about a few things. We'll get into some hard issues that's going on in this city. Ain't no telling what happens in this city over the weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the baddest man on TV and social media. Tell all your friends to go to the members of Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. Until we meet again, top of the evening to you.